Hey bookers and tubers, I'm coming to you live from Marathon, Florida. It's spectacular here, and as my good friend Ivan would say, it's a bloody spectacular day, matey. Welcome to our third edition of Silpada Saturdays at 7. I'm Antonella. I guess you guys know that. Why Silpada, though? I love to start the whole show by telling you what wonderful people they are. They're philanthropists and help so many different organizations, including COVID and juvenile diabetes, women's breast cancer, and more. And it's just a wonderful place to shop and get gorgeous jewelry. Full disclosure, I do get commissions. Yay! You get beautiful jewelry, plus you get my discount. So just use the link up above where it says shop website, or you can type in your header, all in lowercase letters, go.silpada.com/Antonella. You'll see the discount at checkout. So choose whatever you would like. And then when you go to checkout, you'll see my discount and take advantage of the other discounts that they have out there. So let's get this show started right away. And we're going to start with the Endless Summer earrings. How appropriate, right? You guys know me, I'm on a boat and I've been chasing endless summers. This is item number E4673. They're $35. So good. By the way, someone asked, hey Antonella, is this sterling silver? It's all sterling silver. So $35, and these are, let me show you too, because one of our viewers said, can you show the packaging? I just got my packaging and it's gorgeous and you didn't show it. And this is how it's packaged. This is how it comes to you. A little pull-out jewelry box, drawer, and then a blue velvet pouch. And that's how your jewelry comes to you. And it's really, really beautiful the way they do it. Super, super fast shipping as well. But let's get back to the Endless Summer earrings. They're post and clutch, and actually they're a friction back. And a friction back is where the post and the butterfly clasp will only allow itself to go so far, and then it locks. Let's take a look at these from the front. I'm going to get my ruler out so you can see the measurement on them. Up and down, this earring is coming in at 1 7/8 inches, and then side to side 1 3/8 inches. Take a look at this up close. You have this shield, this watery shield that is an elongated rectangle shape, and then it's just splattered and watery, so it looks like the silver is dripping from this, almost like a waterfall from rocks. And then from there you have a free flowing, see what I mean by free flowing, hoop, and it's attached right to the back with a closed off jump ring. So this has the capability to move back and forth quite easily and around quite easily. Remember what we talked about at the last show about friction and your jewelry? You don't want friction on your jewelry because it wears it down. Pieces that rub together constantly will wear themselves down, and it just like kills the longevity of the piece. What I loved about these is I'm a little hoop crazy. So I love my hoop earrings, but I like to wear them in different ways. My husband will say, oh my God, Antonella, you just got another pair of hoop earrings. Like, don't you have enough? How are these different? And I'm like, yes, these are different. And no, I don't have enough. So hoops are so fun to wear. They're flirty, they're fun. Sorry about the airplane and all the other noises. It just happens. This is how recording on a boat goes. So I hope you just can enjoy the atmosphere with me too. The water, the waves, the sounds of the birds, and take a look at some beautiful jewelry too. So love that these are also twofold. They almost look like a button earring that you would have with that elongated watery silverness, and then they fall into this hoop. So it's the marriage of two of our favorite things to wear: a stud, a door knocker, actually three. It's like a stud, a door knocker, and hoops, and it's all in one. It's $35. It's E4673, called the Endless Summer earrings. So appropriate. Just remember how to order once you get into the website, the Silpada website, from my clicking on the shop now button or shop the website. It'll pull up Silpada, and in the top header of the search button for Silpada, you would put in either the item number, which is E4673, or you can type in Endless Summer Earrings, and these will come up $35, and they are banging. All right, love it. Let's go to the next item. The new wave ring. Ta-da! This is the new wave ring. What I loved about this is it is truly an eternity band. An eternity band ring, where it doesn't matter which way it turns and twists on the hand. It's always beautiful. And how is it beautiful? Let me show you this, the way that it has been finished. You know how we talked about the watery, beautiful fall of the earrings on these Endless Summers? Well, the finish is almost the same on the new wave ring. It's item number R66438, and it's $80. But let me tell you this, it's a heavy ring. It's not a chintzy ring. We'll do the Antonella pinch chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can, and then show. Look at that. And it stays in round, means it doesn't bend, it doesn't fold on itself. So when you look at this too, you're going to see, and I'm going to show you from this angle, it's a little bit concave. So it comes in and then it flows out, and then the finishing again is a frosted finish. So it's not a diamond finish, it's not a like a shimmer finish, it's a frosted finish. And it has again these undulating waves of silver that come up and crest and go down very slightly, very small, not intrusive at all. But it's a fabulous ring just to wear, just to like have on, throw it on. You'll also notice that the Silpada jewelry is a very bright white, unless they deliberately oxidize it. So, and that's one of the things that I love. Not all silver is created equal. Sometimes some silvers can be a little bit darker, some silvers can be brighter and whiter, and Silpada falls in line with the brighter and whiter, and I really enjoy that too. Again, R66438, the new wave ring at $80. Makes a great pinky ring, makes a great ring finger ring. I love it as a replacement to a wedding band or a traveling wedding band, where you don't want to bring, you know, we have vacations coming up shortly, and you don't want to bring, maybe you don't want to bring your actual wedding set. This makes a nice replacement. Or, you know what, maybe you just kind of want something new on your left hand. I always say this, I've been married for what, 35 years? We're coming up 35 years. And yeah, I have to keep the same husband, but do I have to keep the ring I chose 35 years ago? Geez, I'm not even that girl. So that's what I love, is to be able to change it out. Love this as a middle finger ring. I can't show you there, but maybe I can get it on. Now I can't get it on the other one. Yeah, that's it. So just a great ring to be able to wear in different places. Now, if you're going Antonella, I like it, but it's a little wide for me. I'm going to bring you to the Keynote ring. And this ring, let me show it to you here. So this is the Keynote ring. Remember how I was saying, well, you know what, maybe you want to do a little something, you know, a new wedding band, let's say. And you don't want to do a wide, which, by the way, this ring is coming up, and I absolutely love that look. I'll show you. But you're going, well, I don't want to do wide, but I want to do something, you know, smaller, more dainty, more easy to live with day to day. But the problem is, whenever I go to buy, you know, pieces that are smaller and more dainty, they're dainty and they fold and they bend. And so I found the Keynote ring. It's $25. It is R63788. And it's only 1/8 of an inch wide. And we'll do the Antonella pinch test on it. Let me do it with this hand. Okay. Oh, squeeze. See my fingers turning white. Look at the indentations. Doesn't go out around. It's a strong ring, even though it's very dainty. And let me just do this for you. Throw my ruler and show you that it is 1/8 of an inch. It's $25. It's another playground piece. If you were watching last week's show, and I showed you one of the playground pieces there, and you didn't want the beads on it, you just wanted it really plain and simple. This Keynote ring is so easy to wear. It's just high polished. It's a simple, clean, high polished band ring. Bam. $25, done with Silpada. But what you're going to be able to do with it is you're going to be able, if you get two, use it as ring guards. If you get more than 2, like 3 of them, use them as stack rings. If you just get 1, there you're seeing that replacement ring maybe for the wedding band, or you want to use it on a pinky finger. Let me show you what that looks like, because it will hold its own as a pinky finger. Look at that. That's just sweet. I love that. Or some people, you know, a big thing right now is doing it on the second digits there. I don't know if that's what it's called. But here's the cool thing too. I'm going to go ahead and take this. And if you have a ring that has seen better days or just doesn't make your heart pump anymore, you add a little something to it like this ring, and all of a sudden it jazzes it up. So take a look at that. I love this as an engagement ring and wedding ring. And I'll show you this in a minute. I know. Or maybe you have a smaller, more dainty ring. Let me show you how that looks with it. And this ring is also in the show. This is the baby blues ring. And look at how that stacks, so pretty. I mean, that is, I really like that. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let me go back to the new wave ring real quick. I didn't give you the measurements. Damn. Measurements on the new wave ring. This is actually designed by artisans. So it is a little bit more pricey, but I want to show you this real quick. 7/16 of an inch. It's a big ring. It's a big ring. I like that. Sorry about that. Rusty. Okay, so again, this is the Keynote ring, R63788 for $25. And remember, all you do is click on my Shop Now button at the top of the page, or you can go right up to a regular search engine and type in go.silpada.com/Antonella. It'll take you to Silpada's site. And all you have to do is search either a 63788, the item number that you are interested in, or you can type in search Keynote ring. At checkout is where you're going to see your discount. So that's the Keynote ring. All right, let's do the Braided Brilliance ring, because I have been teasing you with this like nobody's business. The Braided Brilliance ring. Holy guacamole, I do. So remember what I was saying about you know, you got to stay with the same husband for the rest of your life. Do I have to stay with the same ring on my finger for 35 years, staring at the same one? Yes, there's sentimental value. Yes, I would never change it out to anything else. No, I would never exchange it. But sometimes it's fun to have a little fun. Let me show the Braided Brilliance ring, just all on its own. I'm going to take off the other ring. This is, I love it. This is the Braided Brilliance ring, is what it's called. It's R6312CZ8. It's $70. It is a cushion cut stone. And let me show you the measurements. 9/16 of an inch in width. And there you're seeing the up and down. And I'm going to take it off so you can see more of it. But it is spectacular. Look at the cut of that stone. They do it so beautifully. Some of the best cubic zirconia that is out there is what Silpada uses. So there, that cushion cut sits into the ring. You see how it sits down into the ring. The girdle of it is up and out, and you've got, oh my gosh, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 prongs that hold it, and they're claw prongs that are holding that stone into place. You're going to expect that with a bigger stone like this. You're going to want a more substantial prong setting for it. Then from that, you're going to see these very rich roped border that just goes around the girdle of that stone. From there, you come down, and it's this high polished tubulars that are folded, one on top of the other, just stacked one on top of the other. You're going to have open light for the bottom of that culet, so you have nice play in color, in brilliance. And then the band itself gives a little nod back to the top of the ring, where you do have a roping fixture, but these ropes are almost like waves. You see these waves that come all the way down the ring. It will taper down. Does this have to be an engagement ring? No, but it sure is dynamite. It's a fabulous right hand ring. It's just one of those pieces that you go, wow. And I always say this, and it rings truer now than any time before in my life. Life is not a dress rehearsal. It's going on right now. If you're always saying, someday, I'll get that big diamond ring, what if someday never comes? And you can live your dreams, and you can live your some days today. And this is an affordable way to do it. And you know what? Let's face it, when you look down at something like this, it pops your eyes and it makes your heart thump. And you just go, wow, this is beautiful. The size is tremendous. All right, I just went too long on that one, but I just love it so much. It is my pick of the show. So it is the Braided Brilliance ring, $70, R6312CZ8. And it is a beautiful cushion cut stone. My pick of the show. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning. I don't know where my mind is right now. Okay, let's say you're looking at the Braided Brilliance ring and you're going, Antonella, no, just no, I can't. It's so, it's just, I don't know. And people say it's not believable. What do you mean? It's right before your very eyes. It's right there, so of course it's believable. All right, but I hear you. So I brought in the baby blues ring too. So the baby blues ring is a way to pop color and beauty and elegance right on your hand in a sweet way. No, it's not overbearing and large, but you do get that pop of color, which I love. It's called the Baby Blues ring. It is R6703CZ8, and it's $45. It is a round millimeter CZ blue aquamarine stone. So it's a cubic zirconia made to look like an aquamarine, the best aquamarine that could possibly be out there. If this was genuine stone and aquamarine, it would cost an arm and a leg. But let me just throw my ruler up here. It's 1/16 of an inch wide. Let's get some of the particulars on this too. What I love, number one, that it's a round stone. Believe it or not, sometimes it's hard to get round stones. They do everything to them but the round. So I thought it was dynamite that they did a cubic zirconia for an aquamarine in the round, and it's a 6 millimeter, which is a very, very nice size. And then from there, again, it's bezel set. I do have an affinity for bezel setting. That's when there's no prongs, because I don't like to have prong interference with items. I don't want it snagging on my blouse or my rhinestones, or my mittens or my gloves or my cashmere. So that bezel setting really protects you from all that. Also protects the stone itself. Let me push it up though. There's a fluting. Look at the flute that goes around, lifts into a carriage, a fluted carriage, and holds that stone. What I love from there then too, it kind of streams down into, if you take a look at the actual band itself, it has this, again, gentle waves, gentle slopes. It's not a plain band. This whole story just continues on through the whole ring. That's something I always say for you guys to look at when you're purchasing rings or earrings or necklaces. Make sure that what they did was made the whole story beautiful, made the whole piece a work of art, not just, the centerpiece, the stone. Wow, okay. But then they flub up the band, or they flub up the setting, or whatever the case may be. They just don't do anything to it. They get lazy. So let me do the stacking a little bit with the baby blues too. There it is stacked. Now, if you can, I wish I had another one of the Keynote rings, because can you imagine the baby blue and then sandwiched between two Keynote rings? So you would have three options. You could wear your Keynote ring all by itself. You could wear your baby blue all by itself. You can stack two together, or if I had a third, it'd be beautiful to stack that too. That's a beauty, you guys. And it is, again, the baby blue ring, R6703CZ8, $45 on it. Okay. So many beautiful things to get to. All right, I'm gonna put on the braided ring, put that back on, and the Keynote, because that's just like too pretty. I have another pair of earrings in the show that aren't dangles, so don't worry, those are coming up too. Okay, let's do Be the Light bracelet. This one, again, it reminds us to be a positive source of energy. It is Be the Light bracelet, and it is B46281025. It's $25. And it is, let me take it off for you. It is a shield or a plaque with the words Be the Light engraved on it. And I'll show it to you this way. Can you see that? Yeah, I think so. I'm working on a better camera, you guys. But there it is. It's a beautiful plaque, all solid sterling silver. And then attached to it is a black braided cord. When you come through, here's the adjustability, and this will go all the way to 10 inches with the hang tag of Silpada on it. We did a couple of these before in 2 of our other shows, and they were different ones. One was for breast cancer awareness. I think that one is sold out. But they're easy to get on and off, so not to belabor the point, let me show you how to do that. When you get it home, open it all the way and just kind of get it loosened up a little bit. So open it, close it, open it, close it. Once you have it opened all the way, slide your hand in, or however long you need to get it open. What you'll do is with your longest finger, hold on to one of the leads and then pull the other lead, and there it's on. And that just looks fabulous. Be the Light bracelet, again, a way to be a positive source of energy or a reminder to you. I know so many of us, including myself, have been a little bit bummed, and you know, oh my gosh, the whole COVID thing. Everyone's been like in lockdown. It's been going on 2 years, whatever. And what is so nice about the bracelet is really to remind you to have that positive energy. I always say this to my kids, you know, enjoy the good times because they don't last forever, and don't worry so much through the bad times because they don't last forever either. So we're going to get through this. We'll get through this all together. And this bracelet is a way to remind you to be the light, to be that positive source of energy, whether it's to yourself or the people around you. It's $25. I love it as a gift too, just to give and say, hey, you know, you're my light. Never forget that, or be my light, or, you know, it's a constant thing where you look down and you go, okay, be a positive source of energy. That's Be the Light bracelet, the 462-81025, $25. All right, now, drum roll, please. Let me bring it forward. This is a beauty. This is called, I knew I had to do some pearls. Come on now. I'm gonna do some pearls. This is the Luminous Charm bracelet. It's B5073WH9. It is $170. Heavy amount of silver. Huge pearls on this. These are 9 to 10 millimeter pearls. They're freshwater Baroque pearls, which are my favorite because they are that just one of a kind look. They are one of a kind. When you look at these, no two will ever be the same. This is the mollusk that develops this look naturally, and it just feels like you went deep sea diving, opened up some oysters and found your own pearls and put them on the bracelet. It's actually 7.5 inches long with a 1.5 inch extender. So this will go all the way to 9 inches. And if you're going, wait a minute, I have a much smaller wrist, the lobster claw clasp that brings this together will go into any one of these links as well. So this bracelet, you could make it as long as you want, as short as you want. This is the be-all catch-all bracelet for all women's wrists, period, end of sentence. Let me go ahead and open it up because it's not just about the pearls, but it's also about the link itself. So let me get this open for you. It's lobster claw clasp, very nicely done. I love that Silpada uses mostly lobster claw clasp. So here's all your Baroque pearls. They are beautiful. They're different in sizes. They're different in shapes because they are Baroques. And then and look at this, they can slide back and forth. So lots and lots of movement, but they're each actually linked onto one of the, let me go here, one of these bars. These are rectangular, almost like a paper clip necklace. Have you ever seen those? I know I have one coming up, I think in the next show. But this paper clip design is very hardy on this bracelet. I think the paper clip necklace that I'll be showing you is finer. It's more dainty, it's a little more delicate. But this bracelet, it's heavy. The amount of silver on it, again, I will squeeze these. And look at that. Look at the imprint. Did you see the imprint? Let me do it again. See that? These don't bend. They're not chintzy. They're very strong. The other thing I want to show you is the craftsmanship on this necklace, because, you know, it's $170. Show me some good stuff here. Each individual link, you cannot find the solder mark. In other words, they're not open links. They're soldered closed, then highly polished. You look for that for your higher end jewelry. Some jewelry, when it's not finished, you'll see the link come together and you'll actually see the slit right here where that link was pinched closed. Now on finer jewelry, they close the link, they solder it, and then you can see the solder mark. And then on the upper crust of all jewelry, they'll close it, they'll solder it, and then polish. So it is invisible. One link to the other, you cannot see solder marks. This is just one of the best pearl bracelets I have seen put together. I am a fan of the Baroque style. So remember, this one will go 7.5 inches to 9 inches. If you have a really small ankle, this would be so pretty as an ankle bracelet. Are you kidding me? And those pearls are genuine freshwater Baroque pearls, and they're large. And I think they run from 8mm to 9mm because they're all different. But what a unique, beautiful gift from Mother Nature. That's the Luminous Charm Bracelet B5073W H9 for $170. It's a beauty. Okay, let me change out my earrings, because so these are the Endless Summer earrings. By the way, this pendant, did you get the Crescent drop earrings from the first show? Because if you did, they would really do a beautiful wink back to this necklace, which will be last in the show, which will actually be next. My gosh, this one is flying by. All right, so what I like to do for everyone is kind of, you know, offer some dangles, offer some hoops, and then offer some, you know, smaller earrings too. Not smaller, but I mean, gee whiz, look at that. Aren't these gorgeous? These are called, I'll hold them up for you real quick. These are called the Rounded Cube Drop Earrings. The Rounded Cube Drop Earrings. They're W3280. They're $40. And let me give you the measurements on them. Okay. They are 7/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch. And they're a cube, right? But there's no edge to them. There's no corner to them. It's been softened. When I turn it to the side, you're going to notice the puff off of the lobe. And then even the back of the earring is fully finished with a mirrored, high polished silver finish. The closure on it, I want to show you this. So it's not a shepherd's hook, although it begins as one, but there's these are tabs here that you kind of turn, push, and it's locked. So they stay locked in. It's kind of something in between a lever back and a shepherd's hook, but they lock and they're secure and they're super comfortable to wear. And then notice the finish on them. Wet, watery, a little bit more intense workmanship on the diamond cutting, but still elongated. From far away, they almost look like a stone. They look like a diamond that's dangling. The other thing that's cool about these is that they don't have like a rabbit ear lock-in. We talked about that before, or a post, a piercing post that will hold on, let me get these on. That will kind of bang into the back of your head and hurt. These are super comfortable. There's a slight sway, there's a slight dangle. They just pop, and it's a nice way to wear wear an earring that's comfortable and kind of just put it on and leave it on. And I always feel that way with earrings. I don't like to change them out every day. I like to be able to put on a pair of earrings and just kind of leave them there. These are icy. They are high polished. They're bright, beautiful white, and I think it just brings everything up. The Rounded Cube Drop Earring W3280, $40. All right, last item in the show, the necklace that you've been looking at. God, I don't know what to wear. I love it all. All right, this is the Crescent drop pendant. It comes with the chain. It'll say pendant, but it's really the necklace because it comes with a 30-inch chain. Now I have it doubled and it is adjustable, but this is the Crescent drop pendant, item number N522030. You can get this in straight up sterling silver, or you can get it in yellow gold over top of sterling silver. The chain itself is 28 inches with the 2-inch extender, bringing it to 30 inches. The pendant itself, and I'll take this off so you can see it better, but I have it doubled, and I think it's cool because you could do, let me just play with it a little bit. There it is. I have choker length here, and by the way, if you have like a little something, you know what I'll do? Let me put one of these on. I always talk about using my earrings as charms, as pendants, but let me just, for example, I don't know that I would use this one per se, but if you know, look at that. So that is the cube earring, just kind of attached to the chain, just to give me more of a layered look. So I have almost like a choker look, and then the drop of the chain. But you know, you can use any earring that you have. It's just a playground piece, you know, it's stuff that you can kind of do things with. So there's one way to wear it. I showed you the doubled up way, where it's like this. And then let me take it off completely for you. Do you remember the Crescent drop earrings that I was crazy for at the first show? Still crazy for. Those really look very familiar to this necklace and this pendant. It's called the Crescent drop pendant. So here's what you get. You get the 30-inch chain, and comes together with the lobster claw clasp and the hang tag. And it's a rope chain. Rope is one of the top 3 strongest chains out there. Here is the pendant itself. And it gives a beautiful wink and flirtation back to the Crescent drop earrings. Let me give you a measurement on this one too. It's gonna come at just such a medallion piece. It's gonna drop down at 1 3/16 inches by 1 7/16 of an inch. Very watery and wet, a very medallion look to it. Looks like something like Pharaoh's daughter would wear. Beautifully hammered, round and lovely, slight arch to it. Here's the back of the piece, again also beautifully finished. This is a solid piece of silver, which means it's not hollow. If you cut it in half through and through, it's just more silver. It's $65, available in white and yellow, meaning sterling silver, or straight up sterling silver, or you can get it in the sterling silver with the yellow gold over top of it. You can also go ahead and put it on a different chain if you'd like to, and have it set to any degree that you would like. I do love it at the 30 inches though. I'm just going to kind of put it on for you that way so you can see. And again, it goes 28 inches to 30 inches, so it'll go right over your head and you can wear it. Wait, let me see if you can see it. There. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be gorgeous, just to lay over top of your sweaters, your turtlenecks, your sundresses? Just a fun piece to kind of play with. This was a tough one because this was almost my pick of the show. So that's the again, the Crescent drop pendant, N522030, $65, available in straight up sterling silver or yellow gold over top of sterling silver. It'll go all the way to 30 inches for you. Okay, you guys, that's the end of the show. My gosh, it flew by. I will see you next Saturday at 7 o'clock with Silpada. I think you guys have named it the SSS. Silpada Saturdays at 7. Love you, bookers and tubers. Bye-bye.